My character is called Dick Nolan. He's a reporter, gossip, columnist, a bit tabloidy. But he knows how to tell a story. He knows how to manipulate the truth. And he finds Walter Keane as a colorful character with a certain panache. He, in a way, with his collaboration, creates him as the artist soon to be recognized. And so I think he feels responsible in making people famous. These paintings, which I'd seen, and I'd seen them in public places, supermarkets, and I knew that I didn't particularly like them. I found them terribly sentimental, these yearning eyes, sweet, saccharine, and in reading the script, I discovered the story behind these eyes, and I feel that Tim Burton has kind of scratched that veneer, these Bambi eyes, and now I see them in a different way, and I have grown to like them. They carry a lot of mystery, and as the art develops in the film, it also changes, and your perception of it changes. It's a story of manipulation. Walter Keane is sort of like a Henry Higgins, Pygmalion-esque qualities the story has. And like any great manipulator, you have to have a certain, something that's contagious about your character. And he has sort of this controlling ability, but he's smart, he's intelligent. And I think he believes in his own lie because he believes that he created her. Hence, he created her art. And that's, I think, where the sort of ownership comes in. A story of emancipation, a woman breaking through the conventions and the mold of that time, where it was harder for a woman to be recognized. It's about an individual that is not recognized or understood in society and has to break that mold to be recognized and to fulfill their own creative self. You know, I've known Tim for quite some time, and I never expected to work with him, but I had a desire. So I was thrilled to receive a phone call and the screenplay. And finally, when I did work with him, I discovered a gentleman, a gentle man, somebody who in a way, I was stepping into his world, but he was just the most generous host. And I felt like a privileged guest. Christoph, I felt like I'd met a pal. Immediately I felt very casual with him, friendly. I don't know whether he was being in character, but I've always had a problem differentiating fiction from reality anyway. So I just went with it, and he's just a lovely guy to hang out with. Amy, the same. And the scenes that we shot were very intimate settings. So I'd go into be a living room, and you sit here, and maybe I'll sit over here, and we'd chat. Tim was very engaged, and the camera would start running, and we'd play the scene, and it was just like an afternoon with friends. I've heard a few questions in the last couple of days saying that it's not really your average Tim Burton film, but in a sense it's a fairy tale. So I do feel that it's very much in keeping with Tim Burton's work, and it also asks this eternal question, and that is, what is art? I think it makes for a great conversation when the film is over, and kind of one that we cannot really answer, but one that we can debate. Yes, well, he created poster art. and he was able to circumnavigate the galleries and the critics and just put it right out there to the people, and that's genius. He made the art pop. We're still in that world today, and in that sense, I understand why he felt possessive over the actual work.